Hello, how's everyone today? Oh, Draconic, how's it going? It's been a minute. How have you been doing today? I'm just slowly getting started here. So wait for water to finish boiling and such. Right, just playing some Solitarobo on the DS before I have to make the trip to work. Ah, very cool. Otherwise, it's been relaxing. That's good to hear. You been getting to enjoy your summer at all? Or do you live in one of those hellscapes where like summer is just like the worst? Hello, Spirals. How have I been? I've been alright. Busy. I've had a lot of work this weekend and had D&D yesterday. It was very, very good work. Yeah, I hear that. I feel like the music could get turned down just a little bit. There we go, that's a little better. Hello, Scruff Buds. Let me give you a quick shout out. Are you still streaming, Draconic? Free GU coffee. This is actually a new coffee. I haven't tried this one before, so I'm very excited about it. Hello, Lane. Not really often enough for anything. Often enough for me to give you a shout out. Oh, I hit caps lock instead of shift. Lol. There we go. Go check them out. Whoa, that's a rad coffee maker. It's decent. It's a pour over set, so you know I hand grind all the beans. If you would like to see the hand grinder, I can show you that real quick. And then, yeah, I weigh out all of the ratios on a scale. It's like the thing that I do in the mornings when I don't have to go straight into work. Is I wake up, I make coffee, I throw on some music, and I sit on my porch and do some stretching. And that's like a part of my daily routine these days. In case you're curious, this is the hand grinder. It is lovely. Put coffee in at the top. Is it morning for you? No, it's afternoon now. I don't stream in the mornings. Nobody's awake. I'm not awake. I didn't wake up until 11 today. Alright, I am just about ready to get started. The hand grinder, is that what they call it these days? Well, I mean, you know, there's electric grinders for coffee, but yes, I know what you're talking about. No, I don't. I would never. Flowers don't go in the hand grinder. Otherwise, it would make all my coffee taste like shit. Hibiscus and coffee sounds interesting. I feel like it's like two contrasting things. Like hibiscus, you know, the flower mellows you out, and then the coffee is just like, ah. Moving over here. That's alright. Coffee will just get cold fast. That's okay, we can handle that. I think Meet the Boy was chatting on a stream last week about how coffee apparently contains a piece of contains actual crap apparently. No idea. It's quite the combo. I mean probably. I mean, what is it? I think so I had a family friend that used to work for like the Food Safety Commission, and one of their jobs was actually to like make sure that whatever kind of debris falls into processed foods was met like the amount of how would I describe it? Like there's an amount of crap that is allowed to go into processed foods. Apparently Doritos has the most amount of like bugs in it. Which, you know, within a legal amount to sell, but it does have the most amount of bugs. Alright, let's get started, shall we? Thank you, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, for the lovely music introduction. That was one of the battle themes. Bug chips. Well, I mean, you know, all food contains an amount of things that should not belong in it. Yeah, well, there you at 60. I'll finish getting the hub set up here. Alright, and the lobby is now going up. Something about the processing of making it. Right, exactly. It's like a different location. Different location. Wow, the music is way louder than I thought it was. Lobby ID is on the screen. I forgot my hat, so give me a second. I'll put on my hat. 63-7503-1785-9750. 0. The hat! Yes, the hat. Yes, extra protein Doritos. via bugs. No, it's still the same location. This is where I've been living. There we go. The angle was a little off, but we're here now. Alright, we got Gabe in here. Welcome. Get the keyboard in the lap. You can post first. Oh, welcome, Hunter. Hello, Scruff Buds. Slowly getting set up here. Alright. As we do. Alright, I'm gonna change my set real quick. Yes, the hat. How goes? Pretty good. I went on a run this morning, so I'm a little exhausted. That's part of the reason why I was a little late, was I got home after the run and went, oh man, I need to sit down for a second. And then I sat down for a second and then took a quick shower, and now here we are. So, you know, this is me all showered up. My facial hair is getting longer and longer. Today I actually looked in the mirror and went, oh, you know what? It looks good today. Which means I've gotten through the weird, awkward phase. We lost Hunter. They were here for a second. Lobby, what, room order? You know, it'd be nice if I could put 2 O's in there. God, can't type worth a damn today. Just have... Looks like you're streaming from a different room. I think the angle's a little different. But it is... I only have, like, 1 room. So, you know. There is not another room for me to stream from. Unless I'm streaming off my laptop. Which, if that is the case, then I'll be streaming, like, probably Rivals of Aether. Because that's all I can run on my laptop. So... Or maybe like a roguelite. I could see myself doing like Peglin or something like that on my computer. But it's got to be something that's like incredibly low effort. That or just bring my capture card and I stream off of somebody else's like system, and then I have to like, it's gonna look way different if I ever stream from my laptop. It's gonna be a low effort stream. Just because I don't have all the fun gadgets and gizmos. I think it's angled a little bit more stage left, so we don't usually see the dog's ass. This is true. You do get to see more of the dog. I actually like this angle. This is when I can get the angle adjusted just right on the camera. This is it. This is the ideal angle. But I have to because I use my phone as my camera. Which, fun fact, if you don't have a nice webcam, use your phone. It's so nice. Like, look at the quality of the image. You know, you don't have to go in on a giant fancy webcam. You can just like literally plug your phone into your computer. Optimal camera angle. Indeed. You get to see all the dog, you get to see my face pretty well, you get to see the cool like sun thing in the background and all the lights, and we take our free shit because we got the cool area. Yo, hey Tanks, how's it going? Is that a Mega Man reference, your name? E-Tanks? But lovely to get to hunt with you today. I hope we get to have some fun. I literally just started stream, so, you know, you're here for the full 3 hours if you want to be. Yee! I hear that. Finally, someone gets it. Yay! I got it. I did say hi to you. Hello, Jaded. How are you doing today? At least I thought I said hi to you. I'm not operating yet. I'm hurt, thanks for asking. I'm sorry. But yeah, no. I hate hyper metal so much. Oh, it'll be fine. We'll do the damage, we'll dodge the things, we'll die a few times. It'll be good. I played the set that I feel most confident that I will not die with. That'll be nice and chill and Pizza Ogeshi. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, that went further than I thought. I see you're running the Greatsword. A Greatsword main? Hey, look at that. Nowhere near it. Right, silver. Oh, thank God. I was like, wait, is this silver or gold? Am I about to get, like, tail flopped? Is this where I die because tail flop? But no, no tail flop. Doing pretty good. Work has gotten better since we talked, knock on wood. Have some news, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow. That's totally fair. I did something that is a little bit, what I would call forbidden coffee tech. this morning for breakfast. I have one coffee that is not great. I don't know what to do with it. It's hilariously enough a bag of coffee from my work. I work at a coffee shop, and I don't know. I think I just got like a bad roast, like a bad. They did a bad job roasting one particular brand of coffee, and that's just where we're at. Oh, abandoning. Cool. But basically, I made an iced coffee with the pour-over kit that you guys saw earlier at the beginning of stream. And then I took my immersion blender and took like 2 scoops of ice cream and blended the 2 things together, and I basically made a small frappe using the shitty coffee. And you know what? It was delicious. I'm glad I've found a use to like put the coffee into something crappy. Iced coffee from Babo. Iced coffee is not the thing. It's a coffee that isn't black coffee. I make iced coffee on the stream all the time. Oh man, I am just spending all of my time running all over the place. But yes, a frappe. I made a homemade frappe, and it was stupidly cheap and easy, and I am like barely paying attention here. Can you like leave me alone for 2 seconds? I just want to stand up and heal, and Jesus Christ, that was rough. Never see me drink an iced coffee? I drink cold brew sometimes. I've been doing sparkling espressos lately, which is you put sparkling water on top of a shot of espresso. That can be done iced. That's pretty good. It's been hot. Yo, Justice, how's it going? Cart twice abandoned. I mean, we've all been there. We'll run it back. One redo, right? Also, we were missing a guy the whole time. Technically, I'm a long sword main in this game, but I enjoy greatsword and glaive a lot more. That's fair. I technically main heavy bowgun. Oh my god, it's nimble. Let me do the typing things. One redo. You gonna fight the monster with us this time? There we go. Yo, Justice, how's it going? Let me give you a quick shout out. If you guys haven't followed Justice, amazing streamer. Highly recommend that you go check him out. He is, and also just a great guy. I've had plenty of wonderful, wonderful conversations with Justice. The poster just left the lobby. So they did. All right, I'm going to run something else. I'm actually going to run something with damage. We'll play meta today after I manage my items. Yeah. Let me get rid of some scraps. I can always make more scraps, but yeah, this is... Oh, actually, I'm not going to get rid of the Dread Queen strap. That was a mistake. Raytheon scrap. Yep, we can get rid of that. And then... Sick. Huh? Oh. There we go. No, I don't actually. I just want people to like come in here and actually like play with us, because a lot of people are like actually trying to get into the lobby and play games together with me today. I don't ever mean to say anything in like in a condescending kind of way. It's more so just like, hey, like if you are gonna be in the lobby, it'd be great if you actually hunted with us, because people actually want to come hunt with us. What's my favorite monster in this game? Favorite variant and favorite deviant monster. Favorite monster in this game. Well, give me 1 second. Whatever you want. Oh, for farm? How dare you be reasonable? But yeah, favorite monster in this game is gonna be Great Mako, 100%. Favorite deviant monster in this game has got to be aesthetically Nightcloak, but in terms of like the actual fight, I really like fighting. Honestly, Bloodbath is a lot of fun. And then favorite variant monster, gotta think about that one. I have to like go through the list of variant monsters in my head. Yo, Great Mako. Yeah, favorite variant. How many variants do we have in this game? Like, I can only think of silver and gold Raytheon off the top of my head right now. I guarantee that there's a variant I like more, but I can't think of it. Yo, Swordmatzer, what's going on? How are you doing today? Wonderful to see you here. Well, this is great coffee, by the way. I bought this the other day at a coffee shop, and I wasn't sure. I haven't had any Indian coffees. This is great. It's got a great taste. Any deviant sets? I think probably in terms of deviant sets, I really like Snow Barons and Dread Queens. Dread Queen and Snow Baron. Dread Queen is just so great for survival purposes. Like, you can literally fight monsters for 10 billion years with Dread Queen on, and if you run a status condition, it's like, oh yeah, you know how you get probably one more proc per fight because of the way like the crit status works. As for Snow Baron, it's like you equip Snow Baron and suddenly you have like one of the best aerial sets in the game. It's just that. So I love how much Snow Baron allows any weapon to be usable with aerial, and I really love how Dread Queen is just like any status weapon, plus you get to live. Oh my god, I cannot believe I got away with that. Oh, he's got this game and 4U mixed up? I get that. I had no stamina. It's been a while since I've mismanaged my stamina like that. Oh, that's what it is. I have 125 stamina instead of 150. But yeah, no. So we don't have really a whole lot of variance in this game. I like Gold Raytheon. I think in terms of variance in this game, Gold Raytheon has got to be one of my favorites. Oh yeah, because like the other one is like what, Devil Joe, and you get the Rajang variant. Yeah, Gold Raytheon. But I think I just have so much experience fighting Dread Queen and Raytheon. Tried a Turkish coffee place on the east side. It was okay. See, I remember when they were opening, people thought that they were going to like put us out of business. Gauntlet tonight. How's the queue looking? There is no queue. If you want to be the next one to jump in, though, let me know. Yeah, this game's got like 2 to 4 variants. The deviants are basically the variants of this game. We were really talking about it. MH4U did have so many. You had like Azure, Pink, and then you had like the different kind of Brachios. You had like there was just so many different things you could do in that game. Pastries look good. I got a white mocha. It was like a 3 out of 10. I feel like you don't go to Turkish coffee for a sweet drink. You like go and you get like the incredibly thick, highly concentrated Turkish coffee. White mochas are so hit or miss. That's true too. For me, it's like at my coffee shop, the white mocha tastes really good. The issue with it is that it's almost too sweet. Like, it hurts my stomach if I drink it. Bosnian coffee? I have not. It was my first Turkish coffee. Also finished the Silly Hammer set with over 400 raw. Oh, hell yeah. Now you gotta slap some focus and KO on there and watch it go burr. Y'all use instant white chocolate mix? What do you mean? I mean, we do. And it hurts my tummy. Bosnian coffee is similar to Turkish coffee, but it's stronger and thicker. It's not heated in the same way. Oh, interesting. Can't wait to... What's a weapon you don't think you use a lot? I can actually pull up my Hunter card, and you can see every weapon I've ever used ever. So I can pull that up afterwards for you, Spirals, if you're interested. There are a handful of weapons. I think I have less than 20 plays. But it's kind of like if coffee was drugs. Oh, I mean, that's kind of how I view it anyway. Like, coffee is not just like a fun little thing for me to drink. Like, no, I actually have to kind of think about it and portion it out in a way that's like, yeah, can I drink coffee right now? And after 5 o'clock, the answer is pretty much no. Unless it's decaf, which I do actually have a few decent decaf coffees, but, you know. White mochas used to be my usual go-to at new coffee places. Now I feel like I have to do a vanilla latte and hope it's not too sweet. I feel like going for a latte or a mocha at a place that does different styles of coffee is not quite my jam. But that's mostly because, like, I don't know. For me, like, I can almost... I don't even, like... I feel bad getting plain lattes. I feel like I can't taste the coffee. Why do coffee when you can do crack? I hope I don't have to actually answer that question. But, I mean, you know, I drink black coffee at home, and, like, I buy bags of coffee to make at home so that way I can get black coffee at home. So it's always, like, a matter of, like, I really, really want to taste the coffee. Like, today, this Indian coffee I got, oh, it's so good. Some places have really good lattes. Oh, no, for sure. Don't get me wrong. Like, you still get, like, a good taste of the espresso and all of that stuff. It's just, like, not quite the same. You know what I mean? Take it to some place in Chicago with a good latte. I'll have to take you up on that sometime. First Bob doesn't say hi to me. Now Lane doesn't say hi to me either. We're all doing our best. Whenever I get my coffee, my sis is a barista, so I can just say, gimme. True. A classic. All right, Justice, get ready. It's going to be your turn to post. Feel free to post anything you like, just for the fun of it. Nice indeed. All right, let me see if I can nail some of the tasting notes. I haven't read the side of this bag. I wouldn't describe it as nutty. Wouldn't describe it as chocolatey. Maybe dark chocolate. Maybe citrusy? It's kind of got like, it's a combination of like dark chocolate and tart. And I'm kind of trying to figure out what people would describe. Like, okay, here's the thing for me with coffee, right? People give you tasting notes, and it's like, okay, it's a little sour. And then they go ahead and they throw lemon. It's like a lemon pie. It's like lemon meringue pie. Is it a light roast? I think it's a medium to dark. The problem with lattes is that they can be used to cover up bad coffee, or if they're weak, that's just a bad latte. Yeah, exactly. Which, honestly, at my coffee shop, there are certain cups I like to drink out of because they're smaller, so you get a better ratio of espresso to steamed milk. But like if the cup is too big, then it's just all steam milk. Cortados are nice too. If it tastes like lemon, then the roast is, then it's the roast that's shit. It's not dialed in. That's not true though. There's a lot of South African coffees that don't give off bitter flavors, but rather give off more sour flavors. You said chocolate, and that made me think dark. You mean your coffee shop doesn't measure the latte? We do measure the latte. It's just that okay, so I disagree with the way our coffee shop does lattes. We don't have a single size for a latte. We have 2 sizes for a latte, but it uses the same amount of espresso per size. So like that's where I have issues with it, where it's like, okay, if you got like a 16-ounce latte, I would want 3 shots in that. Otherwise, put the 2 shots in the 12-ounce, but instead we have 2 shots in both drinks, which sucks. It is completely beyond my control. Starbucks has a couple of light roasts and they taste very citrusy. Keep that dog hugged. Yes, I can give the dog a quick hug. Come here, dog. Wonderful hug for the dog. There we go. All right, let's do a quick test here. Okay, I'm gonna grab this coffee. Justice, go ahead and post, and I'll type that out into the game. All right, here are the tasting notes. Chocolate fudge sundae, roasted peanuts, molasses. I get the molasses flavor. The chocolate is in there. Roasted peanuts, I did not get that flavor. Or that note. I have options. Shitty Cuban bakery. You have to eat. Always skip for me? All right. Oh, not that one. Nimble. Oh. Chocolate sundae and molasses in the same coffee sounds awful. Molasses is like, I don't know. I dig it. Yo, Bobo, rate the fit. I will. Give me 1 second here. Gotta leave this area. Let's see the fit. Ha! Sick. I love a Cantor. Yeah, that's a good outfit. I've got the other variant of it, or the male. No, is that a Cantor? Let's say it looked like a Cantor. I didn't see what we were hunting. I should check that. Let that dictate. Also, here we go. This one is for you, Jaden. It says... Can't read it. Try again. It's a Cantor with the crimson and the event rage broad cheese. Ah, there we go. It's sick. It is actually sick. It says, call me? Question mark? That one's for Jaden. Hell yeah. And for Scruff Buds, true love. Indeed you are. No, please don't actually. My webcam is my phone. Okay, Double Joe. Sick. Enraged Double Joe, no less. Have I told you the thing with the have a heart Scruff Buds? Let me take a look here. Basically, I have a bunch of conversation hearts on my desk from because they are one of my favorite candies. Anytime somebody says the thing, I pick out a heart and I read the message on it. the camera starts buzzing, don't start asking questions. I actually keep my phone on silent all the time. My phone does not buzz. It does not make noise. It does literally nothing. Do you have cold drinks? Hot drinks? Yes, I do. Yeah, I like for booster. Don't ruin my bit. The bit was never possible, unfortunately. I ruined the bit ages ago. The only time I turn my phone off silent is when I need to get up for something so my friends can spam me. Yeah, if there's one exception, which is like if someone's like, hey, I'm like going through a thing, I might need you on like the speed dial, I'll turn the sound on. And if, you know, they call me or text me, then I know. Wait for Gavin. I think Gavin said that they were eating. Honestly, I might make a call here and kick Gavin because they're I don't want them to just hang out in the lobby the whole time if like they're gonna eat for 15-20 minutes. I'd rather open up the space. And then if they decide that they want to come back, they can jump back in the queue. Let's do that. Sword Master, did you still want to jump in? I'm gonna need Strider Drip for my Dread Queen armor. I think that's the best way to do this here. Yeah, alright. Let's do that. Gavin can jump back in. Kick his ass out. No. It's not personal, Gavin. I just want to make sure that we're, you know, getting to play the game today. Sword Master, get in here. There was something else I needed to do. Right. And again, if Gavin jumps into chat, then, you know, I can put them back in the queue and they can hop back in as soon as, like, they finish eating and stuff. Hello, Yuka. How are you doing today? I hope today is treating you well. I stood up for like 2 seconds and like my legs just like, I think I'm gonna be hurting tomorrow. Still not a bad run. Looking forward to farming Dread Queen. So I farmed Dread Queen for months. I like literally months. There was a time when I was in college back in like 2020. And I remember I was like, I'm going to make this armor set. Like, it does so many things that I want it to do. I'm so excited to have it work. And then it took me 2 months of doing open turn lobbies, not on stream. This was off of stream. And just hoping that people would be willing to help me out. But man, yeah, it was brutal building the set because it's 15 tickets. You got to do at least 15 hunts to even make a single piece of armor. And hopefully by the end of it, you can make maybe 2 or 3, but that doesn't, like, you still got to farm for 15 tickets per piece of armor. So apparently the new 9-star Wilds quests are crazy hard from what I've heard. You know, we did some of them over the weekend. And yeah, basically we, I think, succeeded on 2 of them. And we probably posted somewhere between 5 or 6, 4 or 5 or 6. Which means that we had about a success rate of about 50%. They are quite difficult. Barrel, a whetstone. Ow. Really? That was a mount? That's crazy. He just walked on top of me. Check out this trick. Big whiff. Two quests is like, out of 6, it's like 33%. I mean, yeah, but like out of 5, it's 20%, and then out of, or no, 2 quests out of 6, yeah, 33%. Yeah, out of 5, it's like, but yeah, no, out of 5 is like, you know, 40-something%, and then out of 4 is like, I don't remember how many I did. Anywhere between 33 to 50%. That is the range. I was rounding up. I actually felt like I was doing those quests quite well, personally. I felt like I was like, yeah, I carded a few times, but like, I wasn't just carding outrageously. I felt like I was keeping up with everyone. Hello? I just want to shake the barrel a few times. That's all I want to do. Is Drew going to be at the cafe tomorrow? I have no clue. Actually, I don't think so. I think it's a new person. I want to make Dread Queen. It's a cool set. Takes some time, though. Oh, it's not here. One of the recent hires? Yeah. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Mind you, it does mean I may have to charge you tomorrow. How they've been doing so far? No clue, honestly. I haven't actually worked with any of the new people at my job. They've all been, how would I describe it? They were all hired in like about a week and a half ago, and I just haven't been working at that location. I swear, I think I've been here before. To this stream. Might have been a long time ago. I have been streaming GU for like almost 4 years now, so it's been a while. But it did show you as like a new person on Twitch, so you know, we'll do it with that. Okay, here's a question. Me and the other Scruffs brought this up on one of our streams. If you rode a monster in a battle, which one would you take? I was personally thinking a Cantor or Eucantilus. Sorry. Been in and out, just finishing up. Love the heart candy thing. Oh, yeah. That's a good question. I mean, like, okay. If we're talking, like, in terms of effectiveness, right? And we had to ride a monster out into battle. I think that Seragios would be a very apt choice, personally. Very fast, very flying, very uncomfortable, because the scales are so sharp. So you'd have to saddle it some kind of way. Otherwise, I would say that, I mean, obviously, in terms of aesthetic, it's got to be Mako. Mako's like riding it's like riding the Secret, except cooler. Give me Velastrix for Aura alone. Oh, true. Just you know, take a Boeing 747 and fly it into a monster at the speed of sound. Hunter, it is your turn to post, by the way. Elder Frost would be cool. Yeah, Gamma. For the sheer versatility, Seragios would be a big one for me. Oh, but you know what? Gravios would be really fun. You know, getting to like watch Gravios fire the laser might be pretty up there. Ooh, this will be fun. I actually do need a bubble tail, so this makes me inclined to equip something that can cut tails. We do have 3 longsword users. Maybe I don't need to cut the tail. Nah, I'm gonna do it anyway. We'll bring the default great sword set that's good in this game. That's not fully upgraded? That's crazy. Soul Seer, my beloved. Yeah. Why isn't this upgraded? Alright, well that's been fixed. I was unaware that that was something that was going on in the background. What a great weapon. Yeah, no sharpness. Has negative affinity. But man, the raw damage on it, when it doesn't hit the negative crit, crazy. I was talking about Greatsword itself. True, absolutely. Greatsword is such a fun weapon. In this game, it's really good, especially Valor Greatsword. It's just like, yeah, you want to hit the monster a lot with a lot of charges. Here's your weapon. I will say, the greatsword part about this weapon, it does make me feel like I'm playing, I feel like I'm not playing greatsword when I look at the model of this. I feel like I'm playing, like, what is it called? Longsword? God, it just keeps doing that. It keeps, like, I keep positioning in a spot that's gonna be good, and then it keeps flinching and getting sent all the way back. Okay, that's gonna set me into it. Sick. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. One, two, three. Damage. Ah! Oh shoot, that's Brimstone. Crap, I thought that was Wolf's Maw. Ugh. That's on me. Bad positioning. That's alright. Sick. Damn. That greatsword's just cool as hell. It's pretty cool. I would agree. I like how you swing down with it like an axe. I think that's got to be one of the coolest parts of it for sure. Or not like an axe, but like a pickaxe, I should say. A different, not a traditional axe. But no, yeah, very cool weapon. It does have sleep on it, so eventually, in theory, right, you could put the monster to sleep with enough hits. So it sets itself up for sleep bombing. That was the original intent with this. What do you mean you swing down normally? Well, when I swing down, right? Oh, actually, it opens up. Did anyone else see that? When it charges? It changes form? That's cool. The wing opens up. I did not notice that. What greatsword is this? This is Malfestio, specifically Night Cloak. In Wilds, they don't wait to hit it hard when they put the monster to sleep. They always attack it. Yeah, it's people don't communicate, and because it's new gen, people don't care. In old gen, it's like, man, free damage, hell yeah. And new gen, it's a little bit more like, well, you know, can't stop the combo. I'll lose burst. God knows I can't rebuild burst. Jarvis. Boogie woogie. Oh, indeed. No, it's too late now. All right, I would love to get this monster's tail as a personal anecdote. But you know, if we can't, plus new players. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, sleep bombing is not a mechanic that is talked about, and it's easy to notice now, but that doesn't mean everyone does it. I'm gonna get hit here. Yo, Lady Aurora, how's it going? Hits when sleep aren't as needed or drastically compared to old gen. Yes, yes. It doesn't hit as hard. The monsters are easier, so most people don't feel the need to do it. Like, when you're dealing with something like, you know, any monster that's kind of like this, it's just like, yeah, you know, the ability to not have to deal with this is kind of insane. For like a little break from the fight for like 2 seconds is so helpful in old gen games. And then on top of that, you get massive damage. Like, why would you not? Oh, jeez. A lot of new people play Wilds, and for people to notice when a monster's sleeping is harder. Indeed. I agree with that statement. Well, you know, I thought, you know, I didn't think. That was the problem. I clicked the button. I went, you know what? This is going to hit. It hit. I was kind of secretly hoping that when it jumped up in the air, I would do so much damage that it would knock it out of the air. That was kind of my goal. That was my only hope in that situation, and that is not what happened. How are you doing, Lady Aurora, though? What's new with you? Don't hit me. That'd be great. I got the bad ending. What's new? The only status people go for is paralysis, which is unfortunate. I mean, don't get me wrong. Status is broken. And I understand why people like status as much as they do. And it's because it's just like... It's the most rewarding, and it's the... Well, not the most rewarding, but it's, like, clearly... You get, like, the most positive reinforcement from it. I think that's the best way to put it. Like, you pause the monster for, like, 5 seconds, and everyone goes, man, this is awesome. I can wail on the monster for 5 seconds. Sleep bombing is more like a, ooh, sick. Thank God. I'm so happy you guys did that. Now I can bring my attention elsewhere. I didn't even get the trade. Status isn't broken. People don't know when others are worth it. Yeah, exactly. Like, poison is so helpful on monsters with low HP. Like, with a low amount of HP. Because it does consistent tick damage. So you're literally doing a percentage of their health every single time when you're not swinging. And most monsters with low HP pools are really, really hard to hit. I actually do want to make a full, like, poison set that is pretty much, like, based around hitting some of those incredibly difficult and tricky to hit monsters in Wilds. Nice. If they understood more poison or sleep what it does, they would choose them. Some monsters are just weaker against poison. That's true, yeah. Because a lot of people don't know the way status is supposed to work. And that it's like you put stacks of it until it triggers. And monsters have different thresholds of how much you have to stack up before that happens. And, you know, a lot of it is actually a little bit straightforward. Like, a lot of it plays by Pokemon rules. Like, oh, yeah, like, the Electric Dragon is going to be really hard to paralyze. Makes sense. At least from that perspective, you know? But, you know, there's a whole bunch of other things. I'm going to just go this way. Nah, I was about to click Brimstone Slash. That's all right. Actually, I'm going to go get this tail because that's really important, and if I miss it, I'm going to cry. The difficulty of monster in Wilds is that the stars that appear above its icon on the right-hand side and above where the number is... Wait. The difficulty of the monster in Wilds is the stars that appear above its icon or the right side above where the monster is, or both. More stars means harder monster. That's usually a good way of basing it off of. But, like, also each monster requires different kinds of approaches. So, like, for instance, Gravios is a giant pain in the ass for people who like to use swords because it's easy to bounce off the monster and all of those things. However, if you're running Insect Glaive and you just mount Gravios, it's really easy to fight. If you use a long-ranged weapon and you know how to dodge the laser, it's a really easy monster to fight. Tigrex, on the other hand, is the exact opposite, which is to say that he chases you down. If you are using a heavy bowgun and fighting a Tigrex, you are going to die. That is just how it goes. While other weapons like Longsword, if you learn its attack patterns real easy, it is like one of the easiest monsters to counter in the game. Like, you're basically just spend the whole time countering Tigrex and then watching it fall apart. So, like, you know, yes, and then, like, you know, Gravios and Tigrex are about the same difficulty, quote-unquote, like, in terms of stars or whatever. But in terms of methods of wanting to approach the monster, it changes a lot. And I think Wilds has kind of circumvented that a little bit because every weapon has some kind of out. But it's worth thinking about a little bit. Let me give... If you guys haven't followed Lady Aurora, by the way, highly recommend that you do. She is a wonderful streamer. Very cool person. Glavenus is a fun dance. Yeah, he's fun to dance around. He's impossible to hit. He's got chicken leg syndrome to the max. My hot take is that I think Glavenus is not all that great. I don't like fighting Glavenus all that much. And I consider him a C tier monster. Mind you, no monster is so unfun to fight against in this game that I would ever like say that it's like bottom of the barrel. There are some close ones. Hear me out. There are some close ones. I think Lao is pretty bad. I don't like fighting Lao. Fatalis gets tiring after a while. And I think that everyone can agree that Crystalbeard is like one of the worst monsters ever conceived. But they're still fun to fight in their own right when you actually are like learning how to fight them. It's fun to learn how to fight, but like, man, those monsters are exhausting. Anything that isn't those three are like, yeah, this is fun. I just think that the most monsters are more fun to fight than Glavenus. I don't mind Crystalbeard. Have you fought Crystalbeard? So higher rank stars with more purple stars equals the toughest. Yes. There you go. Lady Aurora's, yeah. In short, I mean, the stars are still relevant, but some monsters will challenge you more than others. Crystalbeard is a bane of my existence. Oh, Hunter, it is your turn to post, by the way. Did I get that tail? I wasn't looking. Now I have to go see if I got Mitsune tail for whatever it was I was trying to work on. That of which I can't remember. I think it was a sword and shield. Yep, that's exactly what it was. That is not a lot of water. Well, it's maxed out. That's good. It did the thing. I did the thing. The thing is done. Charge Blade is a lame fight, but I do want his armor for drip. Gotta be a Space Marine in Mon Hunter. True. I mean, a lot of people like to make Optimus Prime sets using Crystalbeard. Just posted. I fought it solo with Bo, but to be honest, I could see Bo being good. Yeah, no, Bo is great against Crystalbeard. It doesn't do a lot of damage because its hit zones are a little bit on the funky side. But in terms of, I know, not Charge Blade, I'm messing with you. I saw Charge Blade is a lame, and I was like, yes. As a certified Charge Blade hater, that was the first thing I read. Oh, Dread Queen, this will be fun. But yeah, no Crystalbeard. Wait, Amon with only shit zones is bad? Who would have thought? It's a slog with Bo, but you actually never have to get hit. No, absolutely. I mean, again, it's exhausting. It can be an exhausting monster to fight. What do I want to run? Yo, Marlo did it. How's it going? Welcome. How are you today? How dare you talk about Charge Blade? Unless you get lazy. True. Oh, I never pulled up my guild card in case people are curious about what weapons I have experience with. So this is the sheet. Welcome to the graph. This is every quest I've ever done ever with every weapon I've ever played ever. It looks better if you do it like this. Yeah, there we go. Everything fits there. Now you can't actually get a proper proportions because numbers don't make sense. What weapon do you recommend for Crystalbeard to make it easy? Heavy bowgun? I don't know. Play the best weapon in the game. Play Valor Heavy Bowgun and gun it down as fast as possible. Light Bowgun's pretty good too. Chillin'. Glad I catch a stream today. I'm gonna order my Arizon finally. Oh, hell yeah. Get that ergonomic controller. Man, screw Dread King. Dread King's fun. I like Dread King. But I do like to run specific sets to deal with Dread King, that's for sure. Yeah, you know, I'm going to run this. I think Guild Heavy Bowgun is exactly what I'm feeling right now. Nice, slow setup. But yeah, no, Dread King is a pain. You have to break his wing before you can flash him. And, like, Dread King is like, Rathalos is just a monster that you want to have flash bombs for. And it also doesn't tell you to do that. So, like, again, it's one of those... Dread King is a Monster Hunter moment, which is to say that the game doesn't tell you what you're supposed to do, and then you're just expected to do it. I used Heavy Bowgun, died very quickly. I mean, you gotta practice a little bit, but I will say, I don't know. Gunlance. Gunlance might be worth it, honestly, for Crystalbeard, because it has bad hit zones, but that's what I run a poison Gunlance. That's my answer. You'll chip away its HP quickly, and then the explosions don't matter. That's my other recommendation. And then you can use the shield, run guard up, and then you can use the shield to block everything, and he does no damage to you. That way, you can just block, always. It'll be a pain. You know, you're going to get hit by the stun every time he smashes his head into the ground, but, you know, reset and then, you know, do it again. I hear Valor's pretty good for that, if you can time your shields. Or not Valor, Adept. If you can time your, like, perfect parries with the shield, great. If you can't run, I don't know, Valor's. No, I wouldn't run Valor. Maybe Aerial. And then you can run a special that is not mobility-based. Dragon Blast is like basically all I run for that reason, is because, or Dragon Dash, or whatever it is, Dash Blast. The thing that shoots you forward. That I always run that on a slow Gunlance set because it's its only form of mobility with the weapon sheathed. But if you have aerial style, you can actually just jump forward. It's great. Yeah, Valor Greatsword is also not that bad for Crystal Beard. Yeah. Oh yeah, this guy's not gonna like. This monster has like the lowest HP in the game. I honestly might as well be a tiny monster. It's the monster that lets you set up, so that way, like, if I had to equate it to Slay the Spire, basically this monster exists so that way you can get all your powers down on the first turn, and then make Dread King super easy. Build your meter, essentially. The meter building monster is Buldrum here. Yo, Wonderlord, how's it going? It's been a hot minute since I've last seen you. But yeah, what's new? That misses. Haha! Look at me, hanging out here. Get some infusion going. Don't need it because we're gonna set up again. More guild. Been also back to grinding GU. Oh man, yeah, no, it's a good game. Arguably the best Monster Hunter game in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, I'm having tons of fun with Wilds, but this is just like, I every time I play this game, I'm like, wow, how do I still have fun playing this? I get bored of everything. Respect for not using Valor Heavy Bowgun. I also want to play Heavy Bowgun. Without Valor, it's so fun. If you ever tried Aerial Heavy Bowgun, highly recommend it. I have a meme set, and most people like assume that like, aha, funny Aerial Heavy Bowgun, but like actually there's a legit strategy to using it in a non-meme fashion. Solid. Which I can showcase after this hunt. Aerial Heavy Bowgun, though. Super funny. What does the other styles do for it? So, Aerial allows you to shoot off, if you hit X and A at the same time, you can actually use your, whatever your crouching fire is, and fire off like a burst of 3 while flying through the air. Which, you know, with Pellet basically gives you an insta-mount, but I'm not gonna lie, I hate using Pellet. I think it's literally the most obnoxious bullet ammo ever. And once upon a time, I did not think that. These days, that's all I think about is, man, running Pellet is just so inconvenient for everyone. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, Guild is great because you get 2 specials, and it's actually got, like, Supernova and Gunpowder Infusion are both really good specials. Highly recommend them. Like, Gunpowder Infusion just boosts your overall damage, and you can build the meter back just by shooting the monster with the thing, and then you use it again, and you can pop it while reloading to cancel your reload animation. So it's basically free. It's just free damage. Everyone should use Gunpowder Infusion if they are looking for like more damage on their bowgun. Otherwise, Striker's all right. Striker's good because you get absolute readiness. That's also really good with Heavy Bowgun because it's, you know, it's your burst movement option. Valor is obviously great. Striker encourages you to use all of the buttons, especially if you're not using crouching fire. And then Alchemy, you can make Alchemy bullets. I do have a very fun Alchemy Heavy Bowgun set. That's silly. You lose crouching fire, but again, you get the barrel. And then, let's see. E-Tanks, by the way. It's your turn to post. Chad, aren't we excited to see Soul Series EX? Maybe. Yeah, no, you can basically use anything. You think any Seragios weapon in GU is still viable? I know there's Atakal. I mean, I use Seragios Heavy Bowgun Valor style. Like, that's what I do. And I got a special thing. Oh, you posted already? Was that yours? In that case, it goes back to Hunter. Oh, you were Dread Queen 7. That's my bad. We're, like, going through monsters so fast, I can't keep up with the timeline. So this is the silly set. It's meant to throw cluster bombs at the monster as much as possible, and that's really funny. And it does decent damage and builds a lot of meter. That's what I like to use it for. Depending on what we'll fight, maybe I'll bust that out. But yeah, no, I think really you can get away with any style with Heavy Bowgun. Valor is objectively the best, and there's no contention. Like, none at all. Okay. EX. I'm going to prove a point. This is me proving a point. I want to show you how good aerial heavy bowgun can be, and in this exact situation, this is a perfect situation for me to prove this. Where's my Malfestio stat set? Aerial heavy bowgun on Soul Series X. Yes. I don't think anybody has really optimized this style of weapon. Like, nobody understands how safe this weapon is. It's so safe. It's like one of the safest weapons in the game. You can do anything you want with it. It's beautiful. Like, aerial is like one of the most broken styles in the game. Nobody seems to understand that. And then you threw it on a heavy bowgun, which does so much damage. It's free. And I get Defender of Moxie. Look at that. The game is blessing me. Except I didn't get Moxie. That's sad. I should have used a voucher. Striker style is my go-to style. Love spamming arts. Oh yeah, art spamming is so much fun. Heavy Bowgun is great at spamming arts. It's got so many good arts. Adept is also fun. Adept Heavy Bowgun might be the worst style. I'm gonna say that now. I think it can be used. I've done some fun things with it, and there are things that you can do with it. Don't get me wrong, but I do think it's objectively the worst. Mostly, and it's only for one reason. Ariel does anything... Oh. Okay, no sleep bomb. The, Oh, that bubble did a lot of damage. Thank you for the boost. I did a bad dodge. I should have stayed right where I was. Y'all destroying these monsters. I need to warm up. It was good in base gen, but the monsters got a little bit too fast, and so what ended up happening is So Adept Heavy Bowgun did this thing where you can't cancel the Adept dodge, and since the monsters got just a little bit faster, what it turned into was the monster now just hits you after the Adept dodge, and because of the way like damage is done in GU and such, it's like basically an insta-kill. Because of the defense negative bonus. So like what happens is you dodge the hit and you then don't get the invincibility. That's not the ammo type I wanted. I'm gonna play this nice and patient-like. I think that's the move here. Patience is key here. We're not going to let it happen again. But yeah, no. What was I on about? Yeah, basically, they're just moves that you're not allowed to dodge, and Adept style is one of those styles where it's like, yeah, in theory you would want to dodge everything, and it just doesn't do that with Heavy Bowgun. Everything you know about Adept changes when you play Heavy Bowgun with it. That's not targeting me because I get to do this. And in fact, I actually, you know what? This is what I'd argue. Anything that you want to do with Adept, Aerial does better. You still get access to crouch and fire. You still get the bonus shots on hit. And you get the chance to mount. And you get, like, it's just better. You just got to learn the timing a little bit differently, but, like, you're so much safer running Aerial style. Aerial is just objectively better Adept style with Heavy Bowgun. This is not the set that does anything flashy, unfortunately, but just roll over here. Got jump scared by the monster. A classic. I'm going to run out of normal shots here in a second, which means I'm doing good damage. Doing exactly what I need to. Oh, that's bad. I was like, I'm getting moved around. I know I was in a safe space, but now the monster has moved me, and I'm not sure if I'm in a safe space anymore. Aerial style. Got him. Better Adept, telling you. All of that situation right there. Just Aerial doing its thing. I'm gonna run this back, honestly. God damn it. I mean, it's EX. What do you expect? If I had Moxie, I wouldn't have carded earlier. That was the wake-up call I needed. The bloody one shot. I mean, that's how it goes, right? It's just that it's EX, man. EX is like basically one-shot city. Unless you're running like a set that has like stacked defense, you're gonna get one shot. I'm gonna burn a gourmet voucher. Ooh, temper? Temper's cool. But I should eat for Moxie. I should eat for Moxie. Oh, am I running low on max potions? I am. I need mushrooms. Give me 1 second. I need to quickly craft some things. To prove the power of flex tape, I saw this monster's... True. That is basically what I'm doing with Heavy Bowgun. Burning those. I am running low on stone, but I don't want more than a stack. Sell the rest of these. Quest trade. I need blue mushrooms. I'm going to actually get 2 stacks of blues.
And what was the other thing I needed? God bugs? No, I got 87. Bitter bugs? I'll get some more bitter bugs. I feel like there is something that I need those for, and I can't remember what it is, but they'll be helpful here. It might even be the thing I'm looking for. Right, I got deviation. There's the reload cancel. Oh, that's brutal. Bro, it just wasted me. Oh, yikes. That's bad. Right, I was going to bring an ancient potion in case I did card again. Honestly, I'm full healing just because if he steps on me 3 times, it could kill me. But, I mean, literally, if I get tapped by anything, I'll probably die. Oh, I screwed up the timing. Oh, it was so bad. I should have just walked away from that. That's on me. I got too in my head about it. I was like, oh yes, if I think really hard, it's all gonna work out. And then I thought too hard about it, and I jumped. Huh? I just thought of a reason to paintball the monster. It's to know if he is hanging out in the loading zone, so you don't jump into the fight against him in a weird way. All right, we still got this. Ah. Rough. Oh, I should not be going any closer here. Well, it's working out right now. I swear I'm not running sneak. He's just not approaching me. Not that I'm complaining. It's like I get to keep peppering the monster down. I thought that was me. I was like, okay, you know what? I was genuinely shocked if he had a hitbox over by me. I was like, did I just get hit by that? I flinched you? I'm so sorry. I didn't see your model there. Slam his BS. GG's, friends. Indeed. Are you heading out, Justice, then? Or I was ready to roll. I'm so sorry. E-Tanks, your turn. I'm sorry. I didn't think I shot you. When there's one life left, adrenaline rises. Indeed. I'm gonna sit in the corner and cry. I mean, it's EXs, you know? If we want to run it back, I'm down to run it back, but I think everyone needs to be in agreement about that. For that performance. I mean, again, it's a tough fight. What the fuck did I just do? No. Crap. Hopefully this is a very fixable thing. Okay, it is. There we go. Okay, it has been fixed. In case you don't clear this up with the boy Babo, hit me up on Babo's Discord. I'm down to help you clear this. Ah, there we go. Fair. Anybody is more than welcome to join the Discord here too if you are enjoying the stream. I do play games besides Monster Hunter from time to time. I think this week we're going to try and finish up the Link to the Past randomizer that we started. That'll be hopefully tomorrow. And then, yeah, we do Helldivers with Meet the Boy and a few other streamers. As well as, I don't know, I'm a Rivals 2 player. I like playing Rivals. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I play roguelites. But obviously Monster Hunter is kind of my bread and butter. Yeah, absolutely, Yuka. Nobody else has joined. The spot is open. The queue is open. It is you. All yours. Ooh. Maybe I run the silly set here. That'll be fun. Hank. I feel the love in Switch Axe SA. Because I sure play Charge Blade a lot, but damn, I should have played Switch Axe for years. It's such a cool weapon. I mean, honestly, like, yeah, they're both cool. Not 100% me. Don't abbreviate Switch Axe, Hank. I will admit, my brain does not see Switch Axe. It sees Sword Art. Sword Art Online. It's like, I don't even know why I'm abbreviating the abbreviation even shorter, but that's what my brain sees. Fun. Alright. This is the fun aerial grades, or like this is like the one that's like, yeah, just keep jumping on the monster. This is the keep jumping on the monster. You know, I didn't sing the right rhythm. I liked my rhythm more. It was one of those few moments where I was like, wow, I think I wrote something a little bit cooler than somebody else. I'm sure everyone here has played with everyone at some point. There's so many randos. Took you all day to solo Grimclaw. Hell of a quest. It is a hell of a quest. He's a scary monster. Thank you, Supernova 3. Everyone says to run Supernova 2. This set doesn't like Supernova 2. Otherwise, I'd be firing off too many Supernovas. I can already fire off so many Supernova level 3s with this set. One spin. Another scream. Ah, unfortunate timing. That's a fun play with the clusters. Oh yeah, well, and like the issue with cluster shots usually is that the recoil on them are so high that you can't spam them at all. Yeah, Aerial doesn't have that limitation. You just fire off all 3 of your cluster shots in one burst. So it's quite good. You'll notice how much damage it does because it builds one of the biggest specials in the game after 3 hits. Or after 3 interactions, I should say. Yo, Void, how's it going? What is new with you? And then you might argue, is it hard to get the materials to fire off the cluster level, or to make infinite numbers of cluster level 2s? And the answer is yes, kinda, but also the trader gives you Wyvern Claws. So when the trader has Wyvern Claws to give you, you can just trade all your money for Wyvern Claws, or points. And then you use Bone Husks, and you get Bone Husks from also the trader. So you can basically get like large stacks of it until you run low, and then wait for the trader to sell more large stacks of it. Makes life easy. But how are you? What is new with you today? More Dread King Queen tickets, in case we need Dread Queen tickets. Are you trying to make the Dread Queen set? Is that what the going-ons is? I do have a way of speeding up the process for you if you're interested. Yes, sir. Okay, so check this out. I'm about to blow your mind. Ish, maybe. The higher leveled quests sometimes drop random tickets of lower leveled quests. So, if you don't have all of like your 10s, your 14s, or your 15s, you should do those first, because if you get the random tickets for, let's say, 7 or 3, then that means you don't have to do that quest one more time. So maxing out your, I would start from the higher ones and work your way down is usually my recommendation. For once you've done all of the quests. So always do all of the quests first until you have 15, and then work your way from the top down to the bottom for farming tickets for all the things. I know my luck is ass. Unless you already have all your 10s, your 14s, and your 15s. But that is what I recommend doing, is to just get all the quests and then farm after you've unlocked all the quests from the top down. Because, I don't know, I don't play sets unless they're fully upgraded. If you feel the same way about that, that is the fastest way to build. Me or Yuka's turn? Your turn, Hunter. Swordmaster, your turn. And then it'll be Yuka's turn afterwards. No. Oh, and the panicking. Run it back? Oh yeah, no, we absolutely can. It's up to you. I'm pretty sure you already finished literally everything, but is there still something you look forward to in doing in GU? I like it when new sets fall into my hands. Things that I can play around with, and like that's what I do. Is I like to make fun sets. That is my joy in this game. Honestly, I was having such a good time with. Let's bring meta-ish, my meta. Let's bring what I like to consider my strongest weapon and style, and we're busting out the main. Kind of don't want to do 7 at all. I hate the capture quest. That's why I say work from the top bottom, because if you're lucky, then you might only have to do 7 twice instead of 3 times if it drops a random level 7 ticket for you. It saves you at least 1 capture quest that you have to do. The other option that I recommend, actually, gourmet voucher. That is Moxie and Defender. We take those. You can never run out of dumb set ideas in this game. Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. So that's kind of what I look forward to all the time is making silly little things. Is this in real life, Void? But yeah, no, so like all of like the silly little aerial things I build, I love those. Aerial bow has been one of my favorites. I recently made an adept sword and shield that's goal is to make as many mega barrel bombs as possible during a hunt, and then explode the barrels using my slash and then using that to proc the adept dodge, which has been kind of fun lately. Let's see. There's obviously the airstrike set. I just ran that, and you've seen that. Aerial gun lance is a fun style sword art thing. I did make a set that was intended to be used blindfolded. I tried it once. I forgot to equip the right style. I haven't come back to it yet, but I am confident that could work properly. I do have an aerial lance set. I almost never use it, but maybe we'll bring that out tonight. And then I have a couple of metas. Like I have a meta bow and a meta adept bow set, a meta valor heavy bow. Well, meta, my own meta of valor heavy bow gun, and then which you'll see now. I love guild style. I have a few alchemy heavy bow gun sets that are pretty decent, but I wouldn't bring them here. They don't have enough get out of jail free options to make it so that way I don't just die instantly. I never want to get hit. It runs peak performance, so I don't. Oh, okay. Man, we are not getting the sleep bomb at the beginning. What is up? Nobody wants to sleep bomb the monster at the beginning? It's just free damage. Start off the hunt with a bang. Alright, this is going to pull aggro, I'm sure of it. See if we can break these feats here. Told my brother, he said she's just hiding. I mean, you know, if your brother knows the cat, then I would say then I would trust your brother. Sorry if I'm neglecting chat. I am focusing a little bit. Actually want to play this set well today. All right, I've basically gone through all of my bullets now. In theory, right, if I was actually a little bit more serious about it, I would carry around stuff to make more pure shots. But I am not. Although maybe that's something worth considering for specifically these EX fights in the future. Sorry, it's hard to tell when people are talking about real cats when you're streaming Monster Hunter because, you know, cats exist in this game. It's like, oh yeah, my brother's cat who he gifted to me and then I accidentally deleted or let go or whatever it is. Metabogun, Metabogun. I'm out of my damage and that's okay. I might be moving over to long shots now. Gonna be out of normal shots here in a second. Oh, wasn't counting. Ooh, that could have been bad. I think its tail just whiffed me. I got lucky and moved to a less long side of the monster. Oh, that's bad. No, okay, I'm alive. Not getting flopped upon. Damage. And I know it was probably bad, but I do secretly miss the fact that like level 3 bullets bounced. I wish they did that again. Now, bust this out. Pray I don't get hit here. Sick. Woo! Did I even get hit? Oh, thank God. Was chill hanging with you. I'll catch you later. Getting home and got a Tran to go. Got a Tran to get the Scruff Pup. Good hunts to you. Yeah, good hunts to you as well. Good luck with the Scruff Pup, as it were. Yippee. 10-2. There we go. I was like, Trand. I don't know what Trand is. Did we get a tail cut? No, it doesn't look like it. Or we did really early. Death Prize is too good. Best Sword and Shield. Words in English. Oh, absolutely. Happy, happy, happy. Indeed. Well done. Yeah, but yeah, that's my meta set. When it works, it works. It's a lot to manage at times, but it really is like, you just do damage. You just do so much damage. Honestly, I might rework it so that way I can actually just make another like thing of level 2 pierce shots, and then it probably would kill anything. That's the Seragios heavy bowgun? It is, yes. So the way that this set works, and the reason why it works as well as it does, is it has to do with the special I run. Because Seragios gets access to both Crouching Fire normal level 2s and Crouching Fire level 2 Pierce. Level 2 Pierce has a lot of recoil. So usually if you try to use the level 2 Pierce shots when you're in Valor state, it's not going to be very fast. It's going to be really, really slow, actually. And it puts you in a really scary spot. However, when you run Guns Blazing, it like sets it to like whatever. It's the lowest amount of recoil you can have. And so you can basically use it as like effectively as the Zinogre heavy bowgun while still having access to Crouching Fire normal shots as well. Hence why I run normal Rapid up. And then, of course, it runs all the other things. Peak Performance is to give it an even higher base power, hence the 382 raw. And then Repeat Offenders, how you boost crit chance. Critical Boost makes that crit damage higher, which is great with Peak Performance because it scales differently. And then, yeah, that's it. It just does damage. Lower Black Fatalis. Oh, both are painful. I'd rather fight Black Fatalis, but I'm willing to do either. I didn't know that this Hunter art reduces recoil as well. Oh yeah, no, it like basically makes it so any kind of bullet you fire is like stupidly fast. So like in theory, right, you could fire off cluster shots ridiculously fast with it. Like any kind of shot that takes forever to fire. You saw me firing slicing shots at like the speed of like most internal ammos take a while for you to fire all the shots of. That is not the case with Guns Blazing. It yeah, slicing shots, long shots. I use it with the Queen's Log Fire and fire long shots across the map to do maximum damage, which is great. Yeah, there's just like so much you can do with it. All right, assuming we're fighting Black Fatalis, I'm gonna run this set to do damage. Or an Alchemy Insect Glaive. And it boosts your walk speed, which is great. And maybe not so much with Valor, because you already have good mobility with the dash. But in terms of like... everything else, great. All right, we all know what we're doing, right? We all stand on top of the Dragonator. We wait for the monster to come to the Dragonator, and then we hit it with the Dragonator. Then you can do whatever the fuck you want. Also, when it falls, hit the head. That is, those are the two rules, the two stipends that we must follow. Right, the fit? Oh, it's sick. I dig it. I have that same headpiece as for my head meta set. But yeah, no, it enables a lot of bowguns to play better. If you have a bowgun with like one really low recoil ammo type and then a bunch of really high recoil ammo types, you can use Guns Blazing. And again, you can also use it while loading the gun, and it cancels the reload animation. So you reload the gun, you use Guns Blazing, and then you got a full clip, and it basically costed you no time, and now you're in, what would you call it? Oh, it's supers in fighting games that install. And then you're installed for you know 1 minute. or however long it is. I think trump card makes it last even longer, so you could like build into a trump card set that enables you to have it even longer. Like, there's a ton of things you could do. Yes, dragon install. Well, people call them install supers, thanks to Guilty Gear. That's actually a big brain set with the heavy bow gun. Here's the thing. Peak performance makes it a giant pain in the ass, because if you take any kind of chip, it kills it. Oh, that was I didn't get the dive. That's upsetting. Please don't chip me to death. Oh, I'm just moving. I'm not even going to try and fuck around with that. Come on, one step closer, dude. It's not a big ask. Usually it doesn't take this long for you to get over here. Now you're flying? Are you joking? Pain in the ass monster. All right. Let's get my one whetstone started. Pop my hunter's drink. All right, let's start trying to build super here. Back to me, bug. Brutal. Get swarm online. Good. Sick. Oh, it's all coming together right now. Watch my stamina. I'm so sorry. Get some slick going. We're gonna pop bug maneuver now with all of these specials going. Don't forget to keep. If I need to, I can sharpen real quick. Shouldn't need to though. Up and over. Ah, I lost my. I lost white charge as soon as I jumped, and I didn't get enough height. That's hilarious. Ooh, good hit. Keep me alive there. Do you think there's a reason to use Swax mode for Switch Axe, or is the sword play, even though I'm not a Switch Axe player? I'm not a Switch Axe player. I actually don't have much advice in that realm for you, unfortunately. I wish I did, though. Oh! That did all of my health, I think. I had a lot of health. I didn't think that killed. Axe mode is great with Adept. There you go. There's also a few specials that buff it specifically, too. So, I mean, you know, if you build a set based around those specials, then, like, Tempest stacks, it's probably worth using, I'd imagine. I'm also paying like ass. I mean, it happens to the best of us. We're just gonna pop this now, because I'll build back into it pretty quickly, I think. Youch. Get cheer online. There we go. That'll speed up this process here. Hello, Ruby. How's it going today? Have a heart. Will do. Just as soon as, you know, I'm not dying to Fatality's here. Check out this fun little tech. I'm still doing damage to the monster while I sit here and sharpen my weapon. Thanks to Swarm. Come on, give me this mount. Just need to trigger trump card. Where's my heart? I'm working on it. Vitalis is taking up a lot of my my brain power currently. All right, let's just get this going. Another mount. What Fatalis is this? Black. I don't know if it's offense or not. It feels like it could be, though. The amount of damage it's tanked. Oh, that's right. I forgot I had the ability to do that. All right, I'm going to let you guys do that there while I do this. Let you guys target the head for a minute. Ow. Hey, look at that. I probably should have healed at one point. Nobody look at my health. Nobody look at what my health was a few times while I just sat there and chose not to heal. God. I was like, I'll just be better. That'll be fine. I'll use Bug Blow. The purple SP arts will go off, and I'll slowly recover health. I'm not too worried about it. Everyone else in the room should have been panicking. GG easy. Supposedly. Haven't I got world record on Fatalis? No, I haven't. I just have a really high consistency on beating Fatalis. Also no Extract Hunter? No, I got Swarm and Bug Blow. And then Bug Maneuver builds up Swarm and Bug Blow. This set is designed to get out as many upgraded Bug Blows as possible. Using Bug Maneuver as a base. There we are. Alright, where's that heart? Neat indeed. 2 alchemy styles? That was silly. Ruby, the heart, my hero. That is what you are. And another evil eye. Add it to the pile of eyes. Very tasty. Well, yeah, the double styles also helps build a lot of meter. All right, here's the game plan. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'm going to equip Longsword. I think it was Yuka who posted, so E-Tanks, it's going to be your turn next. Too bad I can't do much aerial stuff with Valor. Yeah. Valor and Glaive is kind of tricky in that regard. I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm back. Getting a chair, sweet dream. Alright, I'm back. What have I missed? We breaking out aerial bow. Ah, fun. I love that set. All right. All right. Where are we at? Sword and shield. Too bad I can't do valor. Basically. Whoa. No charge blade. Okay. Cool. So we're fighting now. Is that what I'm hearing? On my turn. Someone found my kazoo. All right. What are we hunting? You missed my glorious return. I'm sorry. Gotta go. Dread Queen 9. Cool. Let me actually bring out the lightning weapon, because that does more damage. I wish for many returns. Like my tax returns. Oh, how I wait. There we go. Cool. Need to finish filing my taxes. Those were due in February or April. Those have been due for a while. Hoop indeed. You filed an extension? All right, well, do it. Yeah, register that. Made a little bit of space once upon a time. Life got busy. Understandable. I definitely am usually one hell of a procrastinator when it comes to my tax returns. Like, I will absolutely wait until, I don't know. I'll wait a while. I'll wait a minute. It's scorching here. Sorry to hear that. Somebody who lived in Florida for quite some time, I totally understand. Dread Queen. My brain's like, who are we fighting? Dread Queen. Thank the Palico gods. Unless you actually do mean the GPDs. Well, that is in here. Huh. I was unaware Dread Queen. This is where Dread Queen like to spawn for this hunt. It's been so long since I last hunted this guy. Diary time? Sounds good. We'll see what was going on back on the 22nd, around 22 minutes into the stream. Cool. That was crazy, actually. Good tail cut, though. Oof. Now, it's funny. Dread Queen has a very weird thing that happens just because of the nature of its poison, which is to say that, like, getting hit by a low rank like Raytheon is pretty still scary, but because all of its damage comes from its poison, it's actually far less scary once you hit a high rank. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still spooky, but, like, less spooky. Oh, it's not leaving the area, huh? I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
Building meter. I feel like Dread King is more threatening, or Deadeye is more threatening than Dread Queen, or no. It depends. I think Deadeye can be definitely more frustrating than Dread Queen. Like, Dread Queen is definitely the slower version of Deadeye, but, I mean, Dread Queen also does more damage. So, you know. I think it's one of those things where it depends on the set you're running and what your strengths are. I personally... Can you stop hurting me? I just want to get this last carve. Thanks, dude. Alright, I know what I'm doing with my free time now. Hate them both. Then we're going to roll to see if I can get this water off of me before the other one gets here. There we go. Hate them both. I like Dread Queen. Deadeye I also kind of enjoy, but I don't know. I don't have too much of a problem with either of them. I was going to roll that. You can roll off Water Blight? Yes, it's slow and tedious and kind of a pain. But, like, if you have the time to do so, might as well. You can roll off technically anything. It just, like, clears different amounts of how much of it you have on. So, like, if you can roll off... Yeah, and Wilds too. In fact, that's how I learned this fun little fact. Interesting. That poison went away fast. But, like, again, sometimes it's good to do it. Sometimes it's really bad to do it. Alright, I'm sitting on the good side in case it spins. Yeah. Wasting so many resources. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, there are certain there are moments where you do not want to have to roll the Water Blight off. You'd rather just maintain your, you know, your stamina. But like, if you do a lot of blocking, then yeah, it might be worth considering rolling it off, especially if you're not in the area with the monster. Just because you, even though you'll slowly recover your stamina, like, you're not in the red, it's not going to kill you, you know? Go. Bonking the Wyvern with the Charge Blade is crazy. I mean, you know, I was hoping, like, at one point I would just go through it and then finish my combo, but I never did, so I had to make different decisions. I was really hoping that it would just, like, not bonk once. But I was committing to it. You know, I was like, okay, I didn't get it this time. I can still finish the combo if this one hits. Okay, well, if it goes through, then I can still dodge roll, even if it doesn't bonk. And then by the end of it, I was like, all right, then I guess I'll just try and just reset the situation, sharpen my weapon. I think I got hit by a fireball, though. There was something I wasn't anticipating properly. Pablo's strategy is hope it works. I mean, no, it's more so like I'm going to keep doing it until I know it's not going to work. But there's a chance that it might, so I might as well keep doing it. It's free damage. Dread Queen 10 drop level 10 tickets, right? Yes. But it could drop 7 tickets. It could drop 7 through 9, I think. So like you'll notice we got, here's an 8, here's a 9. So we got 1 extra 9 and 2 of the 8, which means now you don't have to do 8 as often. You see what I mean? So there's a chance that if you didn't... so now you can do this quest one more time, in theory. I got 7 tickets. But yeah, it's just like, you know, it's a random drop of here to here. But, you know, if you have 9, you might as well do 9. Or if you're missing a 9 ticket, then you might as well do 9 and see if you get lucky. You know what I mean? In this case, I would just do 10. Get the 10 one, see if you get lucky. Maybe you'll get a 7 ticket in there. And then same thing for G5 and G4. Because, like, I think the G2 quest is a capture quest, which is kind of a pain. But if you get lucky on the G4 or G5 quest and get G2 tickets, or, you know, 12 tickets, the 12 ticket, then it's just like one less thing you have to deal with. Who posted that? That was you. No, that was E-Tanks. So Hunter, it is your turn to... No, it's my turn to post, actually. I think I'm supposed to fight Lau. Unfortunately. G1 are mostly capture quests except Bloodbath. Right. Anyway, but I mean, you still get G11 ticket number 11 or whatever. Oh my god. There we go. I feel like a British orphan. Babo, please, can we have Peak? Holding my hat out with a miniature Lau in it. It's not Peak, though. It's what you're handing me is tedious. The biggest struggle of GU. My box is full again. That's a classic. Horn coins. Do the horn coins thing. I'm going to do the horn coins thing. Horn coins! Items, get more dust to life. See, 600 coins or 300 coins, that's occupying. Get one, convert 3 into 1 slots. You filled the box up? It happens all the time. I mean, here, I'll show you my box. Like, now, where's my manage items? Range. So yeah, my box is filled all the way up to here. Before I deleted a few things, but it was filled up to like right here. Like it fills up fast in this game. You just end up with so many of these gems because all your gems get stored in the box that you're not currently using. There's like 15 tickets for every monster, like so that takes up like almost 3 pages. All of the monster parts take up a lot of pages. And then if you like play ammos or things like that, or you end up like sitting on top of like 10 billion golden eggs or silver or platinum eggs, then it builds up fast. All of your armor spheres build up. Like once you've made a set and you don't really like use the materials all that often, it fills up quickly. You still got a lot of space? Sounds like you got a lot more playing to do. Killing 1,000 Laos, rah. Good luck with that. I'll see you in 3 years. All right. Do we play the flinch strat? I'm going to try to. How many flinches is it? Is it 7 or is it 11? One of those moments where I wish Justice was here. Justice would know. No idea. Me neither. Can we reset? I have no ammo. Yeah, we can reset. I'll reset for this. Be right back. Bathroom. Fair. I'll go ahead and just repost. Yeah, I guess Lao doesn't really do damage of any kind of variety. It's just raw. Although its weapons make dragon damage, don't they? I feel like all of Lao's weapons are just dragon type damage. Am I crazy? Oh, man. So tired. Need more stretchies. To nap or not to nap, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in mind to be sleepy now or to be sleepy later. Man, I had a lovely conversation with a friend of mine about Shakespeare, and he filled me in on King Lear, the Shakespearean drama. The production is a 4-hour-long production. Usually, it's a play told in 5 acts, and I got the cliff notes. It took about an hour, and it was a great time. To sleep or not to sleep, that is the question. All right, and now for the Monster Hunter the quiz. It's time for the quiz. Quiz time. To be or not to be? That is the question. What Shakespearean production is that from? Do you know? When Monster Hunter made Lao, they said let there be peak. They said, you know, I want a really big dragon. What can we do with the limitations of Monster Hunter 1? And they did it. To be a cultist? No. There is no cult. Therefore, there can be no cultists. That is how it works. In case you hadn't known. Man, I'm looking at my my computer and it's going 1 inch of rain tomorrow. And I go, I have to bike to work tomorrow. I hope I don't get caught in that 1 inch of rain. Welcome back. All right. Don't forget your ammo. I'd prefer not to come back. Everyone all set? All right, off we go. How do you make a poll? I'm sure there's a poll option somewhere in the Twitch. Twitch got an update. I don't like the update. I'm one of those grumpy people who went, yeah, what? YouTube updated? I can't find anything. That is me. Currently. In this moment. I'm a dumbass. I, like, mentally was like, oh, there's 2 of us, we're loading it, so therefore we can only load it 3 times between the 2 of us, which means one of us has to find something better to do. And then I immediately forgot about that thought, mentally checked out, did the thing, and picked up some cannon ammo when I knew that there was only 9 in there. There we go. Insane. Is that one flinch? Oh, that's a DC. All good, Swordmaster? Or is it just internet? Yeah, internet going out? I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my god, thank god his head came back in a reel. That was close. I almost missed my shots. Missed my window. Got him. Oh, nobody shifted the cannon down. That should have been moved. Only 3 people voted. I don't think that's a very good poll. Also, again, not a cult. Who knows? Maybe there weren't even any other options. I don't know what the sample size was. There are ways to make polls so that way they are not objective. For all I know, it could have said, all hail Babo and I'm a big poopy baby. And it's not a cult. Good old Lao, the walking, the what are they called? One diary and a stream. Seven flinches? Is that it? Oh, I stopped keeping track. I didn't have the attention span to keep holding on to that information. If I had to guess, we're at 3. Given how damage is working out right now. But yes, for those of you who don't know this, the way Lao works is that within Area 1, you hit damage cap. And then you want them to just go straight to Area 2 because that's when the damage cap ends. So, theoretically, you want to... How do I describe this? Think I can hop back in? Yeah, for sure. If you want to join the lobby now. It's easier if you hang out in the lobby, so that way if when we do finish this quest, we don't get a rando immediately. But yeah, no, once you hit damage cap in the first area, you can't do any more damage to it, like at all, period. And so what ends up happening is that it's been calculated that after you flinch the monster 7 times, that is a good confirmation of damage cap. And so then you just want it to go straight to area 2, and So you just kind of leave. You set up in area 2, wait for it to finish its nice long walk, and then you do the thing. We love sacrificing randos. No, we don't. Everyone here started off as a rando. That's just how it goes. Some content for you. I think there's a rando. I can't find your hall. Interesting. That can't be right. Hug for the dog. We got some time here. But this thing comes back. Peek on peek. And that's what the dog hug is all about. The long walk to the thingy. One cannonball. Also, where's the Discord link? Did that show up? There we go. That makes life easy. In Red Dead Online, Kai bought a wagon and immediately burnt it. It was all part of the plan. That's hilarious. Oh, you found it? Were you looking for lobbies that were, what's it called? Not currently in hunts? More Charge Blade. Okay. What are we doing with more Charge Blade here? Not on quest lobbies. Yep. Always that little bit of information. I thought we were fucked. My horse couldn't find me. Didn't know you could still ride the broken mess. No, the Charge Blade does never end. There was one stream, I think, a while ago where we ended up playing Charge Blade for like the entire duration just based on redeems. There was also the full content stream. I think somebody donated, we did the math, and it like basically worked out to being like, so in theory the content button should only last for a minute. I might go longer here because it's loud. There's nothing happening anyway. Yeah, with the content button, we did the math and somebody redeemed enough content buttons for an entire stream's worth of content. Just crazy. I should probably let E-Tanks crawl their way up here. No. Oh, Yuka. Yuka's grabbing cannonballs. We'll let Yuka and then we'll move over. Lao is the antithesis of content. Well, Lao enables content by our standards. That is a lot of points redeemed. It was. I think it was, who was it? Was it Energy Surge? Somebody here, like, people called them the Dragon because they would hoard all of the channel points and never spend them. And then eventually they spent them all at once. Quite the big spending. All right, I'm gonna say that this is gonna be enough. I'm going to area 2. I'm gonna guess that was 7 flinches. Feel free to keep swinging. I'm gonna set up. Lao is Schrodinger's content. That's right. It both is and isn't content. If you redeem the content redeem during Lao, I might just like let the content ring out. But like when actually having to watch anyone fight Lao and they sit here at this pile gathering ballista ammo for like 20 seconds at a time, I don't know. I don't see the enjoyment personally. Even though I lost my first file in GU, I like this one more considering everything I have on it, and I get to play here often. It's nice to have you. So, fun fact, I actually found out that the Nintendo Switch tends to save all the files on the cloud. I had my Switch stolen from me about back in 2020. I got carjacked, or not carjacked, but I had somebody break into my car and steal it out of the back seat. But I was able to get a new Switch and then register all of, like, sign into that Switch with the same credentials for the same Nintendo Switch Online account that I had. And that resulted in me basically getting my save file back after finding out that my save had been hanging out on the cloud. So, yeah, I was able to steal it back. And then the first, like, almost 2 years of me streaming other games was just me trying to recover old save files that had been lost. So, like, I did, I don't know, anything that I had on the Switch at the time that I, like, had to restart, I just went ahead and restart. Don't ever boot up a game without Nintendo Switch Online if you want your old saves. Learn that the hard way. Maybe. I don't know. I did restart the game without Nintendo Switch Online, and then I was able to save it. But I never, like... Basically, every time it would be like, hey, there's a file on the cloud. Would you like to back it up? And I'm like, no, I don't want to delete anything. I don't know what that is, but deleting things without, like, looking first is, like, the way how you fuck shit up. So, yes, maybe you could get your OG file back if, I would check the cloud. I can show you how to do that, by the way. Lost my Breath of the Wild save that way when I went from Switch Lite to a regular Switch. Yeah. No, that'll happen. Only recently learned that Shen Gorgen isn't an elder. I wouldn't know. Yeah, I lost my Breath of the Wild save very similarly. And then I got it back, and then I ended up having... I had already played through Breath of the Wild on stream, and then had earned it back. Gonna play Marvel Rivals with a friend. I'll be lurking. Sounds good. It's wonderful getting to chat with you today. Happy lurks. It was a 100% save too. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's tragic. Although some people see that as an excuse to replay it. My old name used to be Ass Kicker on this game. That's hilarious. No, honestly, I don't really Breath of the Wild like vibe with it, or you just haven't played Breath of the Wild before. Oh, I don't really like Breath of the Wild. Ah, there we go. No, that's fair. I mean, it's definitely, like, a lot of people really loved the Zelda games because of, like, the open world, the weapon breaking mechanic, like, all of that kind of stuff just wasn't their jam. A lot of people really missed the more traditional Zelda that's, like, dungeon crawly, puzzly, story-based, and less so the, like, open world Zelda. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Tears of the Kingdom. I liked Breath of the Wild. I'm not a huge fan of Tears, which is another one of my many hot takes. I can't get back into it as much as I want to. Felt like everything I wanted to get out of Breath of the Wild, or you got everything that you wanted to out of Breath of the Wild. No, and that's valid. I mean, it's one of those games that struggles in terms of replayability once you 100% of the game, because, man, it took forever to do that, and what else are you supposed to do? But, like, most people don't 100% Breath of the Wild. Fucking hate the memory storytelling. Oh, I actually loved that in, is loud peak. 71%. Not everyone agrees. I don't agree. But yeah, no, I think a lot of people, I liked the memory-based storytelling the first time. I did not like it the second time because I think a part of it was like the memory. Oh my god, that was unfortunate. Ah. Usually I do it for a minute. I decided to do it extra long because it's Lao and there's not a whole lot to see anyway, outside of me trying to make it to this thing. Please don't cart to Lao. That would make me cry. Open world Animal Crossing. That's hilarious. The thing nobody wanted but also will absolutely enjoy. Okay, I didn't fuck it up this time. Good. Get my one carve here. Sick. With a girl protagonist. Oh, yes, absolutely. I didn't mind the open world nor the weapons breaking. It's just there wasn't enough dungeons and the Master Sword needed to recharge. Like, what the hell? Fair, fair. It would have been nice if, I think it would have been nice if the Master Sword didn't need to recharge. I agree with that. That concept. Oh, it does have really good glitches. That is true. But yeah, no, with the memory-based storytelling, I really liked it with Breath of the Wild, because it really was like, wow, this is a brand new game, a brand new landscape. You don't know anything that's going on. You know, if you were able to avoid spoilers, like, you were as clueless as Link. You know what I mean? And I really liked that. So, like, every little bit of information that you slowly gleaned and pieced together would make more sense as you gleamed harder and used more scotch tape. But Tears of the Kingdom didn't really feel that way. It was like, oh, yeah, like, the world is kind of different-ish. It's, like, different enough, but, like, also is not. I like memory-based storytelling because Zelda's storytelling is always bad. You can just ignore the memories. I mean, that's true, too. You could. I liked it, though. I like chasing down all the little secrets in the stories in the first game. The second game, like, it wasn't about Link. It wasn't about discovering who you were. It was about discovering, I don't know, what happened to the world between the first and the second game. And I was like, I don't really care about that. I may be lurking, but I will not tolerate Tears of the Kingdom slander. I will continue to slander as much as I like. I didn't like it. It was too sandboxy. I didn't like the sandboxiness of it. I didn't want to build things, and that felt like a requirement in order for you to enjoy the game. You defeated old Rathalos. Is this old Rathalos? Breath of the Wild is nuts and bolts. Tears of the Kingdom is like nuts and bolts too. Addicted to Marble Rock Roast. Right. God, I forgot about that storyline. Fucking gloom food. Gotta eat the gloom food. But yeah, no. Just wasn't my game. At least Link got a cunty bob. Fair. All right, Hunter, your turn to post. But yeah, no, Tears of the Kingdom wasn't it for me. Good work, everyone. We defeated the Lao. I'm gonna spin to win super hard here, I think. Why the fuck did they bring back Korok seeds? Korok seeds are fine. I liked it. I enjoy finding little puzzles. I was fighting sleep, not gonna lie. That's the Lao. It's fucking Lao. I'm telling you, Lao is not based. You need one ticket. Well, then we're going to get it for you right now. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is why I'm saying you should do the 4s and the 5s first, because there's a chance you might get the 1. This is a what? A G3, a G3 quest? If we had done, if you're still missing 4 or G2, yeah, if you're missing a 4 and a 5, I would do those first and then see if you get the G2 quest by chance. Less questing. Check the bowl, Pavo. It's peak. I did. It's 73% of people agreed. The other 27% of us, including those who are currently fighting the monster who didn't have the chance to vote, were all falling asleep at the wheel. We just did DX. I have all the tickets I need. I mean, fair. Except for this one. To continue Korok crucifixion. Oh, this Tears of the Kingdom was good for the dragon fuckers. What? I do wish that the original game did more with the dragons. There were parts of Tears of the Kingdom that I appreciated them like diving more into, but yeah, it was definitely not. Definitely unanimous. What, for Lao? One said it was better than Gravios. Nothing's better than Gravios. Surprised nobody's tried to do the combo of like trying to disprove how cool Gravios is by making me play some weapon that isn't good against Gravios, and then I have to go fight Gravios. Nobody's made that play yet. You gotta get creative with your torture methods. Beyond just making me fight Lao. If I fold, I'm sorry in advance. You know, it's Monster Hunter. That's how it goes. Wait, what happens at the end? I don't even know. Yeah, no, exactly. You watched most of those streams. I don't care if you spoil it, but I've already played it. For those who are interested, does anyone care about Tears of the Kingdom spoilers? If you do, speak up now. Otherwise, Ruby, you can talk about it in like 1 minute. For Tears of the Kingdom. There's nothing to spoil. How true. What a valid statement. You know what gets me about Tears of the Kingdom is the beginning when they're literally Fortnite skydiving, and it feels like they're trying to Pavlov us. Yeah, you guys all like Fortnite, right? This game is just as good. That's what everybody actually wanted out of Tears of the Kingdom. We didn't want Tears of the Kingdom. We wanted Fortnite. We wanted We wanted Breath of the Wild Fortnite, where everyone drives around in their little homemade tanks and air bikes and airplanes and walking robot mechs, and you know, there's 100 links out on the field, and you got to kill them all. And then, of course, there's the one Link that's just, like, hanging out at the top of an island, like, waiting to, like, sword beam everyone with maximum health. Nintendo knew we wanted Breath of the Wild, but it's actually Skyward Sword. I know we're fighting Zinogre. Is this where he's at? Or is he already on the map? I mean, I guess we'll know when Glavenus disappears, so, you know. There's the tears. Yeah, okay. Ruby's going for it. Oh, yep. Oh, that's Astralis, not. Just stay in axe mode. Really does undermine the the stakes of the narrative. Yeah, a little bit. Well, and the dialogue was just horrific. Oh my god, I hated the dialogue in that game with every bit of my body. I don't think I've ever disliked dialogue more in a video game. Every interaction was just like, where's Zelda? Link doesn't exist anymore. And then you were clearly Link standing in front of them, and they're like, huh, you can't be the hero of time. He's been missing for 20 years. And then every other part of the dialogue was like, hey, there's like Zelda somewhere. I wonder if that's actually her, though, because she was like kind of being evil or whatever. And that was like every bit of interaction was like, Zelda showed up here. A bunch of terrible things were happening. It's like the princess destroying the kingdom. Also, Link's been missing. Have you seen him? Ah, you can't be Link. Reading every bit of dialogue in that game was painful. I read it all. People 100%ed the, like, you know, the collectibles and all that stuff. Me, I 100%ed the story. That's not, I mean, it's, I feel like I almost just gave spoilers for the entire game, but like, if I can spoil the entire game in like a sentence and a half that describes every bit of dialogue, oh, that's right, Mitsune likes to be here. Do you not remember why the focus was on Zelda? I mean, I do. The game made it very difficult for me to suspend my disbelief. Especially when every person was like, Link's missing. You say you're the hero of time? That can't be right. Not gonna lie, I feel like every Zelda game ever. I mean, I don't know. I think I really like the story for Wind Waker, but I'm also a Wind Waker apologist because, oh my god, it's so good. So I'll be the first one to admit that, like, I'm biased about Wind Waker. First Zelda game I ever really played. Minish Cap is still on my list of games to play, actually. I'd love to finish Minish Cap on stream. I've beaten the game like 3 times now, but like, I feel like... Right, I tried to use guard point there. Minish Cap is good. But like in other games are like, I don't know, the hero of time is like some kind of legend or myth or something like that. And Tears of the Kingdom though, that's not the case. That's not the way the lore plays out. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I did it. I didn't do the thing. All right. Do I have the biggest hit? I might, actually. No! Fuck! I am a dumbass. I forgot how I forgot how this weapon works. Well, we still got the damage. That makes anyone feel better about it. It's the only way I'm going to feel better about it. But yeah, no, like the idea of like the hero of, you know, that's going to defeat the evil is like in every Zelda game, he is always like described as like a person of legend. People don't believe that he exists because like he literally hasn't existed in people's lifetime. You know what I mean? And I think that's really cool. I like that idea. And then you discovering that you are in fact this hero, like that idea is very cool to me. Again, that's not the case in Tears of the Kingdom. And then everyone still acts like the hero doesn't exist, or they just pretend like he has been forgotten about, or, you know, they don't believe that you're him. And it's like, you know I existed in your lifetime. I talked to so many of you guys. Did you forget me between, like, in the past 6 months? I couldn't suspend my belief. Or my disbelief. So... I'm gonna die. I'm like looking at my health bar. I'm like, I can keep spinning, right? That'd be a really sick idea if Breath of the Wild was the first Zelda game ever. I mean, yeah, but like everyone knows that Link did the thing. I don't know. I'm missing out on the cars. The Monster Hunter Classic. Oh, maybe I'll make it there. With the loading zone extensions? Aren't like half of the Breath of the Wild characters dead in Tears of the Kingdom, or am I missing something? I mean, like, the Guardians and such, yeah, but like, you helped out the Zoras. Like, the Zoras live forever, and then all the Zoras are like, you're not Link. The fuck I am. Same thing with like the Gorons. They're like, man, or like, you know, Kakariko Village, or like all of these places that are you've been to before. I've been there. There's no lore explaining as to why everyone doesn't seem to recognize you as Link, other than like maybe you got a new haircut. Like maybe that's why he has the new sexy bob, as Lane put it, or whatever it was. It's actually to help the lore out. I don't fucking know. The fact that, like, I'm having to come up with things. Different harm, right. Alright, I do think that is the last hunt for me. I am gonna, but don't go anywhere, because we're gonna go take a little trip into some early Babotosh history. Let me pull up the archives. Can enjoy some Monster Hunter music. No. Yes. So, any of you who are curious as to what diary time is, it was redeemed earlier in the stream, 51 minutes ago. And it basically exists as, so I record every single one of my streams, all of them. And when I get the recording, I usually like fill up my hard drive. My hard drive is partitioned into 2 parts. I can go into like the whole technical side of that. But anyway, I throw it all in the D drive. And when the D drive kind of gets close to full, I start uploading them onto YouTube. So all of my Monster Hunter, every stream I've ever done exists on YouTube and is dated. And so what this does is it allows me to kind of go back and find things I did several years ago. We can catch moments in history in my life where maybe I was busy, maybe I was less busy, things like that. There we go. All right, so let's see. Back in 2022, I think the 2 closest streams I have. There's nothing on the 25th. Yeah. I'll check the 20s. Yeah, I got the 20. No, that's 2024. No. Yeah, the closest thing I actually have is a PM stream, of all things. This is back when I was playing Project M on the stream. You know, let me pull this up. So it's not the exact date. It's kind of close. Let me move this over to the other monitor for us. But yeah, so this was back during... This was actually just as people were starting to do real-life things again. We'll open up the monitor capture here because that makes life easy. I'm going to move my head. And then we'll go about, what, 29 minutes in? But yeah, this was back when I was taking PM rather seriously. And like... And this is a friend of mine who is in the area. Also, check it out, Bobo with short hair.
What up, buddy? That's me.
Yeah.
This is also predate hat. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this up.
I believe their tag is in the title of the stream. Honestly, I should start including your Twitter handle on the stuff.
I don't really care. Twitter is mostly just for like keeping up with the people that I care about.
That's fair. But welcome.
Mind you, this guy is much better at this game than I was, so there's a good chance that you're gonna watch me absolutely get smoked.
Okay, Justice. Okay, Justice.
Applying some Waddle Doo pressure.
Yes, the zero fruit counter. Oh,
Yeah,
how
that's
we've
madness.
evolved.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to take a book out of somebody else's D2D.
Yeah.
Oh, I got blown up.
Yeah, he just kept yelling that out. Like, does he know? Like,
No, I do. I was expecting the forward throw.
But yeah, so an update as to what was going on at this time in my life. So yeah, COVID was kind of ending. I was working at an IT job at the time, and like this was like every Monday night I would go to the PM tournament. And usually I placed anywhere between third or fourth every single night, which meant I was always there until like I don't know, midnight.
no.
But yeah, it was just
Ah, no.
one of the things I really love doing. And unfortunately, there's not much of a scene here for this game. Otherwise, I would definitely play more. There's actually a tournament happening sometime in like the next few months over in
Doing his pay.
what's the city?
Yeah.
There
Is
we
it
go.
Chicago? It's around Chicago.
God, I love jab one and a grab.
And I was
Yeah.
heavily contemplating going sometime
good.
in October.
I love both these characters. No, they're both amazing.
Yeah, you're definitely in a minority though. I agree with you, but
No, yeah. A lot of people dislike these characters.
oh, the wall of pain, you got me. I've never seen you do that.
Yeah, I mean, I go for it if like people aren't DIing out on the other ones, but like
Yeah.
most people are.
Keep the
There
waddle doing
used
play.
to be a Lucas player in our area, and they would hold in, and anytime they tried to recover, I would just do that to them, and it was
God.
rough.
Why does Squirtle look like bubblegum flavored? Because PM has some of the best colors of any game.
Oh,
God, I forgot I used to be good at this game. Ugh.
oh God, Bubble covers that exact same area that Knuckles does. That area where my F tilt just does not quite reach.
Should see how Fab is doing.
Oh, that was a.
I'm playing silly now. I'm like comboing an up B and also hitting a jet hammer in neutral. Do I win this match?
No.
Yeah, I do.
I went too hard. I was like feeling it too much.
I think I busted out
You're
a Sonic
definitely
later
getting
on in
lost.
this game as well.
I've been really enjoying.
Yeah, they were playing some Ivysaur. Oh, I was playing some Bowser. One point in time.
No, I understand.
Yeah, we're just playing all kinds of characters. It's a great game. Highly recommend. If you are looking for a technical Smash Brothers game, this is really great. It's very fun. You can play net play online. There's a whole bunch of resources for it. Other stuff, Rivals of Aether. Highly recommend checking out Rivals. We'll let
my
this
poor
play in
dad.
the background for now. I'll leave you with actual gameplay of us playing
Yes,
our good
'cause
characters.
there's two
But
of
let's go find someone to
Both
raid.
played very different.
Yeah.
There's different reasons to.
Well, playing
Yeah,
very
upset.
differently just causes people to like adjust to one of us and then not know how to play against the other one.
Yeah. I was telling Justice that actually.
Oh, wow.
on Monday, oh no,
okay.
no, I was telling you that.
Yeah.
Oh, man, maybe no. Actually, I think I was telling Justin that.
No, Justice is
'Cause,
playing. Yeah, we can go raid Justice.
Like I was just thinking.
All
like,
of our
you know,
peoples.
Damn, you just.
like if I on Justice's shield, like I pretty much have free reign to do whatever I want because he's pretty much just gonna roll his shield grab. And that's not the case with you.
All right, everyone.
Like, you'll act out of shield. And
It's been fun. I do plan on playing some more. What is it? A Link to the Past. Tomorrow we'll be doing the randomizer. But I hope you guys all have a great day.
No!
You down for Smash?
I thought you were going for on stage.
I'm down for PM. No, it's no longer PM though.
Cool.
Yeah, I gave up on Smash Ultimate because yeah, the netcode just sucks. And also, I don't know, the game as a whole is not fun.
See, that's what I'm talking
Again,
about. You
play
roll that
Rivals.
shield.
It's a better
Oh.
game. But
Yeah, I died for that.
have a great day. Nice to see you, lazy guy.
Yeah.
Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Bye.
I feel like you could have just backed Tony.
Probably. No, yeah. No, that would have been a good idea.
Yeah, I meant like.
There we go.
Yeah. I'm at 171. Like.
I forget that my forward throw and my back throw are kill throws sometimes. It's something I need to